Hello everyone, photographer Andredesignz here with a new how-to video, and today I'm going to show you guys how to create a seamless image for Instagram, a seamless or a split image for Instagram. Normally you do this with a horizontal photo, but today I'm going to be using a portrait size photo. I'll be using these two photos actually to do a creative split, but before I do that I'm just going to use one photo to do a split and show you guys. Alright, so let's get right to it. Let me just go to my one tab view. Alright, so the first thing that you need to do is to create the canvas that you'll put in the images on. To do that, you go to File, New, and then you want to ensure that you're on the photo section. Right here you want to create the template or the canvas that you'd like to work on. So I want it to be a vertical image for Instagram, so I'll be creating a 8 by 10 canvas. Because I'm uploading this to Instagram, I'm not going to use 300 resolution. I'm going to use like 100, and just ensure that you're using inches. All right, and then I'm going to click create. So this is the template, this is the canvas that we'll be using, but you can only add one image to this canvas, or you can only do one split, well, one image. So I'm going to show you guys how to create a canvas that will give you two split. What you have to do now is to go to image and then come down here to where it says canvas size, and then you want to change this right here to percent. Right now you see we have 100%, meaning that the width is going to be 1, which is this. And for example, if you add 2, well, that's what we're going to do. You're going to now have 2 sections, and then the height is going to be 1 because we only need one of this. All right, so I'm going to press OK. Good. So now that we have 2, what we need to do is to do a split now. All right, so to do the split is very easy. We're going to come here to where it says well, view, and we're going to come down here to where it says new guide layout. All right, we're going to click on that. What you want to do is to ensure that you have the guides for 2 right here where it says columns. Where it says columns, ensure that number is 2. If you have 1, it's going to be just 1 right here. If you have 3, you can have 3 as well, but this is not 3 images, it's just 3 guides. All right, so we want to do 2 because we're going to add 2 images. All right, so what I'm going to do now is to come and I'm going to split this image. So I'm going to drag this image over, press enter. Good. So because this is a vertical image, you cannot get the full size image on the page itself. So this is why I'm going to do another split to show you guys like something creative. All right, so I'm going to press enter, and this is where the split is going to be. To do the split though, you have to cut the images. To cut the images, I'm just going to come right here and I'm going to go to the splice tool right here. I don't use a splice tool much, that's the reason why it's not over here. Alright, so when you select the splice tool, all you have to do now is to come up to the top here and say slice from guides. You click that, it automatically cuts the image. Alright, to show you that it actually cut the images, I'm going to come to, well, cut the image in 2. I'm going to come to file, and then we're going to go to export, and then we're going to export for web or save for web. As you can see here, we have one section here and one section here. All right, so I'm gonna ensure that my image size is small. This looks good, perfect. So what you want to do now is to save the image. So we're going to click save, and we want to ensure here that where it says slides, we want all slides. All right, I'm going to save my image right here. Good. So I'm going to go to the desktop, and I'm going to show you guys. So right here we have 1 image and 2 images. So once you upload it to Instagram, it's going to split the image in 2. All right, but I'm going to do something creative now. Right, I'm just going to just go back a bit right there. Good. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drag this image over to the canvas. I'm going to resize it. All right, just going to resize it to one section like right here. Maybe I could just come in a little bit more like that and bring it up. All right, good. Or maybe not. Let me just bring it back down like right there. I'm gonna put it like that. Good. All right, so for this image, I'm going to cut it, well, I'm going to remove the background from this section here. So what you have to do is to create a new layer, I'm just going to add any color to this background here because I'm not going to really be using that. I'm going to click on the layer that I've duplicated, and then I'm going to go to Windows, Properties, and then I'm going to click this option here that says Remove Background. So I'm going to remove the background. Good. So after removing the background, you notice that we did not do a good job, right? No need to worry about that. All we have to do now is to click on the mask that's right here, and then we want to click the option that's Select and Mask, right? And we're basically going to be refining it. So the first tab here says Select, Quick Selection Tool. We're going to just paint over here because I want to get back this side. I don't want to remove this side. And then because the hair is not cut out properly, we're going to select the second option right here, and this will allow me to, you know, refine the image, like remove more of the white that is showing here. Alright, we could do more of this when I drag the image over to the other canvas. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do so far, and then I'm going to press OK. So right now, if you click this, you realize that we no longer have the image in the background, but I'm noticing that we have some of the hair is actually been removed from this section. I think I want to get it back a little bit, so I'm going to go back in. Just going to ensure that I click the mask there. I'm going to go back in, and I think I want to bring back some of the hair. I'm going to get this small. Just bring back some of the hair a little bit. Alright, and then I'm just gonna get rid of some of it again, but get this really small. Just get rid of some of this. Don't want to go too close to that side. Alright, I'm gonna press OK. Alright, so I want to take this image. Oh, I think I need to do some more right here. I have to go back in there again and get back right here a little bit. All right, let me see if that worked. Actually, it didn't do a good job. Hold on, go back in there again. This one is to bring it back. Sorry, I was using the wrong tool. All right, I think I'm doing too much. There's an option here for you to like pull back some of the, well, I don't know where that is, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that and then do the rest on the canvas itself. All right, so the neck right here, we need to fix that as well. Go back in. All right, so that looks good. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn this into a smart object, and then I'm just going to rasterize the image so I can drag the image over. And I don't want it as a smart object anymore. I'm going to drag it over to the template or the canvas. I'm going to drop it right there. Control T so I can free transform and bring it over like this. I'm going to pull this up like this. Alright, so this image over here is too, it's not lining up, so I'm just going to pull it up a little bit more so we can line up the image like that. Yeah, good. Alright, so what we want to do now, we want to clean up this section right here. So I'm just going to create a mask. Click on the top one, create a mask, ensure that my foreground is black, and then I'm just going to 100%, and I'm just going to paint this section here so it can be blended. All right, that looks good. All right, perfect. Let me just press X and just bring back some of this. All right, good. Right here, I think I want to clone this section in a little bit so I can get some of this background right here in the white section. So I'm just going to create a new layer, and then I am going to use my clone stamp tool at 74%, and I'm just going to, you know what, before I do that, let me just create a selection because I don't want it to ruin the image itself. Let me see. gonna create a selection. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna use the pen tool because for some reason, that magnetic lasso tool sometimes doesn't work for me at all. So, alright, so I'm gonna do something like this, and then like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a selection. One. So I'm gonna press S on the keyboard for the clone stamp tool. I'm just gonna clone out the areas that I want to get rid of. So all I'm doing, I'm just sampling and painting. Just sampling and painting. May not be the best, but you get the idea of what I'm doing. Alright, good. So I just sample and paint there, as you can see, but we need to fix it up a little bit more, so I'm just gonna do some more. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pull the hair down. Actually, I could have just done that instead. Alright, so I think I'm okay with what I've done. The hair is not the best, but I did something. Alright, good. I'm going to kind of, let me change the soft brush to a hard brush. Alright, the flow, I need to bring up my flow. I was just trying something to see if I could do it. Okay, that's not gonna work for me. Alright, so this is it. So what we're gonna do now is to split the image again. So because I think I'm okay with what I have here, I've made. So I'm just gonna come back here to the splice tool, and I'm gonna splice it, and then I'm gonna go here again, save for web, and we have one here and one here, and then we're just going to save. I'm gonna say image for IG. Alright, good, save. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is to upload it to my phone. So first I have a let me see if this is working. I have where is it? I have an iPhone, but I don't have a Mac computer, so normally I'd use this program here to send the image over to my phone, but for some reason it's not working. So I just have to copy them over to Dropbox. I'm going to send this over to Dropbox so I can save them using my phone. Alright, so now I'm on my cell phone. I'm going to show you guys now how to save it from Dropbox. So I'm in Dropbox now. So I have 4 images here, so I'm just going to save them. This is going to be the first image I'll be uploading. I'm going to go into this one and this one and this one. Good. So now I'm going to go over to Instagram and I'm going to upload the images. So everyone should know how to upload an image to Instagram. So I'm just going to come here, and then this little thing right here, I'm going to top it because you want to ensure that you click that so the image will be a full-size image. A lot of people don't know about that. I'm not sure why. And then what you want to do is to click the image that is going to be on the left. So I'm going to start down here. So this is going to be the first one, and then I'm going to click this little thing right here so I can add multiple images. Then I'm going to go this one, this one, this one. Then I'm going to go to next. I'm going to put my caption. All right, good. I'm just going to do the tagging because I have to tag. I'm going to tag myself. I'm going to tag the model. Good. This is what it's going to look like. Well, it's going to be seamless, as you can see here, just like that. So you won't see any lines between it. You will see a line here because this one is not a part of the creative edit I've just done, but this is going to be what it's this is what it's going to look like when you upload it on the page. So you can be creative with your images as well. You don't necessarily have to just do this one like this one. You don't necessarily have to do that one. So yeah, just be creative with your splits. And thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something from this video. Bye bye.